Hey team, how we going? It is Kaz from In the Trenches with Kaz, and you know what? I still call Australia home. But you know what else? It's been a hell of a long time since we've had something to look forward to. And I'm not talking about 2020. I'm talking about when was the last time we had something to look forward to. Sydney Harbour Bridge. The footy. The World Cup. I don't know. Oh, Lauren, I think you just hit the nail on the head. How are we going? Thumbs up or down? MSC, it sounds good on paper. G'day, Dave D. How you going, mate? Interesting subject, a bit to the side of what we normally watch, yep. Hey, Benny C. Elder Orr. Bailey's hat thrown on the bed of some inconspicuous person in a backpackers hostel. He calls it home now. Boy or girl, up to you. I don't mind. Anyone going camping on December? Again, maybe Elton John. Guys and gals, thumbs up. So we're all good. Diamond Bravo, good. It has been a long time since we had something to look forward to in Australia. Something to really hang our hat on. Something to show our kids, like the Young Endeavour getting built, buy a nail, etc. And here we are. I just got told that Kaz is going live. I reckon CANZUK is a great idea. Leah, oh, Lil Kush, good to have you here. Madison, notice me, Kaz. I notice you there. Lauren is here. Michael Stott is here. All the natural offenders of the channel have turned up, and early. My daughter got her ass kicked this morning when she told me it's not important, to be there on time every time. I said, God damn right it is. You get OCD on this right now. Hey, there we go. We've got Aiden Ruth here. Go easy on the donations, Aiden. I want your shirts to be a present. Nutsu cow. Straight to you. England didn't like free travel agreement because they couldn't vetting criminals from entering the country. Did that even show up then? We heard it. Thank you very much, Aiden. Guys and gals, we need to do a breakaway. We need to do a soft launch away from USA and also the CC corn chip, red colour. I forget what it's called. Let me know, Lauren, what our name is going to be for the red state. What is it called again? Let us know, Lauren. We've got to have a special name for that place. Lauren, let me know. Because you can't mention it, otherwise our stream goes to shit. Guys and gals, we've got some big things ahead. What we're seeing now is we've got caught up in the alliance that we have with the USA, and that's making us also enemies with the red state, who want to be the world leaders, only world leaders by 2049. We need to become dangerous. We need to become economically great. We need to feel proud. We need to feel realigned with the values, the common values of those in a capitalist nation that take you forward based on how hard you're willing to work, the laws you're willing to abide, but also feel like our governments are our friend again. Have they ever been our friend? Don't know. Flubbadubba, good to have you here, and some fantastic conversations we've been having in the last few days. Lauren, I think the People's Republic of Tank Squishing or Tan Land. Tan Land is the word. Tan Land is the word for the CHINA, my favourite food, although they even took MSG off me. Guys and gals, so let's kick it off with watching a video so you actually understand what CANZUK actually is, which is Canada, Australia, New Zealand, okay, and the United Kingdom. Right? It's so important that you understand this because it's a conversation that needs to be had, and it has, for those that know about it, outstanding support saying, yes, let's go and do it. The only critics are people saying it may be perceived as being racist, but I don't mind a good run. So let's have a look at this video and start to think to yourself, is this something I'd swipe left or right to? Because it's an important subject. It's not necessarily politics. It's a way of living. It's a way of life. It's a way to go forward. Let's have a look at it right now. And let's start off with what is CANZUK. Stay with me, team. Sorry, that's not the one.
If you're a citizen of Canada, Australia,
Jason
New
Morris.
Zealand, or the UK, and would like to travel, work, or go to school in one of the other 4 countries, you're going to be very interested in learning about the CANZUK proposal, because if it becomes active, you'll be able to freely move between all 4 countries without ever having to deal with any visas to go to work,
I saw that,
go to
James.
school, or to even start a business. Now, will this become reality? It's looking more and more likely that this will happen. I'm going to
Haircut.
give you a brief overview of CANZUK and why there's a really good chance that it could happen, and relatively soon. First, a little background. As you can imagine, the name CANZUK is a simple acronym for the 4 countries: Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. The idea that these 4 countries would enjoy a close trading and immigration relationship is not a new idea at all. It's been talked about since at least 1967. One of the biggest reasons why it hasn't been seriously discussed until relatively recently is because while the UK was part of the European Union, they were not permitted to enter into trade negotiations as a standalone country. Now, as a result of Brexit, the UK is
only
free
goes
to
for a couple of minutes,
negotiate
Tim.
as they please. In fact, since their departure from the EU, there has been a definite sense of urgency in the UK to get some trade deals done, because currently, the way they sit, they're at a bit of a global disadvantage. You might be asking, doesn't the fact that the UK just departed from a significant free movement and trade deal mean that they'd be very unkeen to sign up for a CANZUK agreement? Well, one of the primary reasons why the UK wanted out of the EU in the first place was because of the complete lack of restrictions on immigration based on things like criminal history. In other words, regardless of the problems we had been in, we could still freely move around, including the UK. The proposal for CANZUK covered and a few other things as well. In fact, Australia and New Zealand currently enjoy a free movement agreement that does check for those sort of things. You know, we've seen the EU and some of its failures, and we've learned. Any final negotiations over CANZUK definitely cover these issues and others. But why these 4 countries? Here's where we can talk about the compatibility of potential CANZUK members.